Otherwise we'd have to stake them, which I do not like to stake trees. I hate tree stakes. And so we're gonna Hi, I'm Brian with Root Cause. Today we're in Renton, Washington. It's a beautiful winter day and we are planting trees. We are doing a project for this homeowners association. A bunch of trees had to be removed to replace some sidewalk, and we're installing some new trees. We're putting in root barrier so the new trees don't damage the sidewalks over time. Planting some Persica Parrotia, also known as ironwood trees, or in the south where I come from we call them musclewood trees. And we are also planting some Zelkova, which is a cousin to the elm. The trees that we're planting are unusually large. The customer provided all the trees. We had understood that we were going to be planting trees that were 1 3/4 to 2 inch caliper. In fact, many of them turned out to be 2.5 inch caliper, so they're much larger than we anticipated. We're squeezing them into a small space. Because the trees are so much bigger, obviously there's bigger root ball, soil is extremely heavy. It's really complicated the process of getting these trees into the ground. In general, when you're planting a tree, you want your hole to be shallow and wide. Because we have some unusually large trees with unusually large root balls, it's going to be very important that we take all of this material off. We're going to completely remove the wire cage. Frequently, we have to leave part of the burlap in place, because if we don't, the whole thing can fall apart. If all the soil falls off the root ball, that can just cause tremendous problems. The trees are, like I say, are unusually large to be planted as street trees. They're 12 feet tall, and so we've got to have a lot of weight here on the bottom to keep them upright. Otherwise we'd have to stake them, which I do not like to stake trees. I hate tree stakes. So we're going to more or less keep the root ball intact, so we keep some weight on the bottom. Ideally, we like to plant trees slightly above grade. We're not really able to plant these trees above grade. We need to plant them at grade, meaning the top of the base of the tree, the top of the root ball needs to be at grade, because we need to mulch them. And if they're above grade in this narrow parking strip with impermeable pavement, meaning the sidewalk and on one side and the road on the other side, if they're up high, the mulch can easily slough off into the sidewalk or into the street, and that just causes problems. So we really got to get these at grade.